YouTube decided I'm no longer allowed to use the music in my intro, so now, until I find another one, you're stuck with my voice.
What is up, guys? This is Lengthyo. Can we get you with a deck profile of my updated Hunders for this format? So I'm just going to go straight into it. It is just kind of a standard deck profile, updated one for the new format. Excuse me, so I hope you'll enjoy it. So first off, we have the three, excuse the glare, we have the three Thunder Seahorse, the main searcher of the deck, and you want to get to it as fast as possible. We then have the three Hunder, one of your main summons to get all your combos off. So he is like a boss, and then to accompany him we have the three Hunder. Again, there's no real need to explain these cards. I'm sure you've all seen my deck profiles. Then we have the two Sishunders. Sishunder's really good just for recycling, your main cards, like for example your Seahorse or your Hunder or Hunters. It's really good. I really like it currently. I don't like it in faster formats, but it's been testing very well so far. Then we have the two Violon Prisma. Just makes for ridiculous synchro plays, and especially with the 1000 extra attack, it just makes it crazy good. Then we have the one Thunder King because it fits perfectly into the deck. And Thunder King is also a great card. I wish it would come back from one, and when it does, I'll put it straight in at the maximum amount. But for now, it is a good card to keep in. Then we have the one Honest because everything is light. And then finally, for a bit of consistency and speed, we have the two card D. I don't run 3 just because of space issues, and also I don't feel that I need it. So 3 is good in my opinion. So then going on to the spells. We have the 3 Pot of Duality, adding consistency. I don't necessarily need to special summon, and I'll only normally activate this when I'm trying to dig for something, or, just trying to set up. So I feel that Pot of Duality is a really great card in this deck, and it's always been at 3. Well, it's always been at the maximum amount anyway since I've had the deck. So we also have the 2 Mystical Space Typhoon. Just because back row is a thing, I don't like it at 3 in this deck currently. Just because I feel that I can happily get around back row, and I don't really matter. It doesn't matter if they try and kill the Xyzs because I can just spit them out so quickly. But I also have the protection of 2 Lance, and Lance is just like a really great card because, as you all know, it just stops that back row. It just means if I don't want to go into Omega, it just means that I can protect my monsters. For the recycle plays, we have Recycling Battery, no pun intended. Great card. I think it clogs at 3, so that's why I don't play it, even though a lot of people do play it at 3. The one Book of Moon, because Book of Moon is an amazing card. And then finally one Dark Hole, because Dark Hole is just busted. And then finally we have the Traps, which are 3 Fiendish Chain, one of the best cards of the format. Well, one best cards of the last format, and I do believe this will be also one of the best cards of this format. But only time will tell, and we can only wait and see. I then have 2 Vanity's Emptiness. I've put Vanity's Emptiness back in just because of the power of Mermals. Mermals are now a thing. They barely got hit, and they're just so good still that I feel that I need to kind of main deck stuff that will catch them off straight away. It also does catch off a lot of other decks. How the format last time was kind of bossed by Five Fists. I don't believe that the format's going to be really bossed by them anymore because they did get a big hit, and I just feel that Vanity's hits is going to hit like a lot more decks this format, so that's why I've put it in there. Then we have the 2 Deep Prison, kind of like standards, battle traps. We also have 2 7 tools because back row's a thing. Until otherwise stated, I'm keeping 2 7 tools in. If back row starts to diminish in the format, then I will start cutting them, or at least dropping them to the side. Then the one-offs, we have the 1 Solemn Warning, the 1 TT, the 1 Bottomless, and the 1 Mirror Force. I cut the Compulsory Evacuation Device for the TT just for kind of mass removal for now. It's been testing okay. I do miss Compulsory, but you kind of have to make sacrifices. So yeah, going on to the extra deck, we have the 1 Evil Swan Exeter Knight because it's a busted card, and I can easily go into it. The 2 Silent Honor Arcs, same reason as Exeter Knight, it's busted and you must play it if you are playing a rank 4 deck. The 1 Lava Chain and the 1 Daigusto Emerald. Great cards, great for recycling, great for setting up. I don't really go into Lava Chain that much, but it is good for kind of setting up battery plays as well. Recycling battery to make it live. We then have the 1 Diamond Direwolf because he's just a generic removal, normally back row removal. The one, Polymer M7. Sorry, not Polymer M7, the other one. Omega, because back row's a thing, and this card's great against it. Starliege, because its effect's amazing. We have the Cowboy and the Abyss Dweller, because these two kind of go hand in hand together. Murmurs are a thing, shooting for game, just good. We then play the actual Polymer M7, just the one, because I do play Omega, and if I have exhausted Omega's materials, or I want to try and push for game, that just get that little bit extra in, we do have the M7. And then that's 11. Going on to the synchros, we have the one Stardust Dragon. Sorry for the ridiculous glare there. The one Scrap Dragon, because he's good. By the way, Stardust Dragon will be replaced by Spark Dragon when we actually get it legally over here. For my American viewers, we don't have it legally over here yet. The one Red Archfiend Dragon, the reason why I've put this in is because I like the fact that I can attack everything and... sorry, not attack everything. The fact that I get a 4k beat stick and any kind of annoying decks, I can just destroy their set monsters quite easily. For some reason, I keep going against like Ghost Tricks and all these stupid decks that I'm just like, I just want to kill you all. And that's what this card does. So he's great for that, and also gets over kind of like big monsters and problem monsters. Speaking from experience, Hell to Perfection, it's very difficult to get over it without something big. So having something like that is also good. And then finally, we have the one Crimson Blade, the Super, which looks really, really fucking kick-ass. Just because level 8, well, level 5 and highers are a thing. So yeah, so that is it, guys. I do hope you enjoyed the deck profile. It was just a very quick one, as a couple of my deck profiles this week have been, because I realise you just want to see the actual deck profile updated for this format and not hear me ramble on. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I shall catch you guys later.